Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this Mafex figure, and it is Batman Hush. This is the black version, and there's the box, and there's the back of the box. And as we all know, there are two versions of this Batman figure. One is the blue one, which came out a while back, and then the black one came after that. Or did they both went on pre-order at the same time? I'm not sure, but accessories wise they're a little bit different, so let's take a look at this version of it. Alright, so here we have Batman outside the packaging, and oh, there's already a scuff on his forehead, but yeah. So let us take a look at the accessories first. Of course, he comes with this translucent base right there. And then here's the rooftop base with the little gargoyle up front. On the corner, it is hollow, and there's a peg hole right there for your base. And then we have a second head, which is the angry head of Batman, which I'll show later on. You know what? I want to show off some of these things closely. So we have this hook, and with a wire attached to it. And then here's another one without the wire. And then it comes with 4 batarangs, 2 of this kind. And then also 2 of this kind. And then it comes with a bunch of hands. I want to show them one by one because these are very unique set of hands this figure comes with. And then we have this. This is nice with the batarangs attached in between. I like this one a lot. And then we have a pair of relaxed hands right there. And then we have a pair of gripping hands. And then a pair of fists that's a little open. You could kind of see there's a gap in between here. The pair he has on is completely closed off, so the everything is closed off here. There's no gap in between. And then we have a pair of grapnel gun hands, which is nice. I like this more than they give us a actual grapnel gun, and then we have to put it in his hands like this, which is better. I think it actually works better this way, so I like that. And then of course there's a peg hole on top for this piece right here. So accessories aside, let's take a look at Batman himself. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there are 2 versions of this Batman. One is the blue one and one is the black one. And the blue one comes with a Bruce Wayne head sculpt, while this one does not. And here you can see there's a little scuff mark on top, because this is matte finish. So yeah, anything that touches there, I think prolonged period of time, it stayed there. So now there's a little spot on top of his head, which is quite annoying actually. But here's Batman himself. Looks fantastic. I think the head sculpt is it's actually really accurate to how Jim Lee had it. How Jim Lee had his drawing of Batman. You can see, oh, there's another spot right above his, right on his chin there. So now I'm going to pop this head off and put on the angry head sculpt instead. And here you can see the peg. It's at an angle, which is nice, so he could look up even further. I like how Mafex is doing this to their figures. So there's the angry head sculpt. I think I prefer the angry head sculpt more. It's more dynamic. He could do more poses with it when it's angry looking. So as far as the cape is concerned, it is very light fabric, and it does have wire running through 1, 2, 3, 4 sections here. Basically the seam lines of this cape all have wires running through it, so that's nice. Like that. Zoom out a little bit and show you articulation. So like I said, head has that bendy peg, so allows him to look up and the base of the neck there's another joint, so he could look up really far. Look at that. And then as far as his let's see, shoulder is concerned, they have that spacer, so which allows his arm to move in and out quite a bit actually. Look at that. Quite a bit of movement there, which is nice and nice and tight too. I like that. It could go upward. And then bicep does a rotation, double jointed elbows, and ball hinge wrists. And then as for the torso is concerned, let's see, he could arch back about that much, and also should be able to do a crunch. Ooh, quite nice. Look at that. That's including the waist joint here. Waist is also on a ball joint, and it's nicely hidden by this belt. Even though it's somewhat free floating, it is attached on the back here. And then as for the legs, are these drop down legs? Yes, they are. So you can drop down only a little bit, and you could kick about almost 90 degrees, but it's starting to turn at an angle. Double jointed knees, really good, nice and tight. And then he has a ball hinge ankle, and then there's toes articulation. So I have to say, joints on this figure is very tight. I mean, nice and tight, not like super tight or anything like that. But yeah, it's a good amount of tightness with these joints. Something I definitely am happy about when it comes to Mafex stuff. So we could. Okay, let me switch out one of his hand to grab no gun. Put him down on the ground first. Okay, pop that in. Alright, let's take a look at him now. So he's got his grab no gun, getting ready, standing on this tiny rooftop corner, looking amazing. I like the wire. The bendy wire allows you to do more flowy poses. Like he's actually up on a rooftop being his cape is being blown by wind, so that's awesome. And then of course he could shoot his grapnel gun, and also look at him, look at where he's shooting too. That's always fun. And yeah, with this figure you really can't go wrong. Doesn't matter which version you get. I think they're both fantastic. Love the sculpt of this thing. Again, looks very much like Jim Lee's art, which is why I picked it up, because it is fantastic. Unlike another company which attempt to recreate Jim Lee's Batman or his Superman, and turned out really ugly. Yeah. So as far as yeah, the rest of him, I mean, he looks fantastic, and not a whole lot more to say about this Batman here. And it's gonna set you back about $100 or so. To me, I think it's worth it, because I'm such a huge Batman fan, and this thing is very nice though. So yeah, like all the Mafex nowadays, like all their comic stuff, it's like really good. Like their Spider-Mans are really good, and then even their X-Men's are really good, and yeah, and Batman of course. And then there are other Batmans coming out. We have the broken back Batman and that Bane. Those are fantastic looking. Yeah, so again, not a whole lot more to say about this figure. It's great, and I highly recommend this. And if you want to check out my other video with the blue version of Batman, you're welcome to. I will link it somewhere, maybe. If not, then you could always do a search. Just do Toys 210 Hush Batman or Mafex Batman, then you'll be able to find it. So yeah, joints are nice, and figure looks fantastic, and I highly recommend this. So if you're on the fence about this, I say go for it, because they have reissued this I think once. I'm not quite sure, but they did reissue the blue version as well. So I think this is the reissue version, because I never did pick it up initially. That's why it took me so long to review this guy, because I skipped this one initially because I figured, yeah, I'll just get the blue one. There's no need for me to get two. And then now that I looked at it, I was like, yeah, I kind of want the black version as well too. So there you have it. Let me give you a closer look before I end this video. And there's Batman. And yeah, the horn's a little crooked right here, the ear. I'll just heat it up with a hair dryer or hot water. That should straighten it back up. No problem. But yeah, fantastic figure. Highly recommend this. And there you go. That's Mafex Batman from the Batman Hush series. And thanks for watching.